Hello everybody! Today I am going to be introducing you to my Pokemon Draft League and showing you my first game of the season to show you what it's all about. So, what you're seeing right now is the drafted Pokemon that all 8 of us drafted. So, I'm right here, and this is the team that I decided to pick. We picked based off of this tier list that I have, and we also drafted a Mega Pokemon. So, this is a list of every Pokemon that was drafted, if you care to see that. And this is the schedule. Spoiler, I won my first game. So I played against Ryan, who has a Mega Charizard X team with Hoopa and Clefable as the tier 1s. Big threats there, and also a Tyranitar. So this is the team that I decided to bring to this match. I didn't do any super complicated EV spreads for this set, because I figured Medicham would be able to carry me as long as I had this Shuckle set going off. So, Shuckle, the big thing I took Shuckle for is Sticky Web, to help slow down the opponents so that Medicham can sweep. Because Medicham has base speed 80, Mega has base speed 100, which is still mid-speed. And we've also got Stealth Rocks, which hits Charizard pretty hard. I have a Choice Scarf Diggersby to help outspeed Charizard if needed. And we've got U-Turn on Diggersby, Cinderace, and Greninja, as well as Volt Switch on Jolteon. So we've got a lot of momentum in these 4. But yeah, some pretty standard sets for the most part. Since you can only have 1 of each item on your team, I couldn't run Life Orb on my Jolteon, so I'm just running Magnet instead. But yeah, that covers the basics, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the match itself. So I lead with Shuckle here, and he brings out Hoopa. So I'm not sure what's going on because I haven't played against Hoopa much. So I just set up my Sticky Webs and see he's going for Substitute. So I decide I need to stop him from setting up because I know that's what he's gonna do. So I used Iron Head to just break his Substitute there, and it also changed my type, which let me live his Psychic. And also his Magician ended up stealing my Choice Band, which actually has a really big impact on this game. As you'll see here, this lets me use a move other than Iron Head. And I get to U-turn out, which destroys the Hoopa. And I just bring back in Shuckle to set up Stealth Rocks here. And his Tyranitar is also setting up Stealth Rocks, funnily enough. Lash Out does absolutely nothing to Shuckle, and I get the Toxic on the Tyranitar. Shuckle served its purpose, so I just let Shuckle go away. And we bring in the Medicham, because I assume... Here I made a bad decision, apparently. I assume that since Tyranitar is 4 times weak to fighting, he would switch out against Medicham. And also he has Toxic going, and he's going to take a lot of Toxic damage. So I assumed he would switch out to reset that and not die, but he didn't. So I go for Poison Jab, assuming he'll switch into Clefable, but he does not. So I lose Medicham. And that was a big problem. I was pretty sure I was done for at that point. But we know he's gonna die to Toxic this turn. But now he switches out, which was confusing. He was trying to use his Storm Drain, but he forgot to change his ability, so that didn't happen. So I got lucky again here. And I just sacrificed the Cinderace as a free pivot, because I knew Greninja couldn't one-shot the Gastrodon. That's why I pivoted. I recognize it's soft-boiled, so I switch out here. And he starts setting up. So I just go for the Gunk Shot, which doesn't kill, because he's been setting up. But both of my Gunk Shots managed to hit, so that was really lucky for me. Charizard comes in and loses half of its life to Stealth Rocks, and dies to another Gunk Shot. I end up sacrificing Greninja here, so that because I had to sacrifice Greninja because my Diggersby is Choice Scarfed, and Gunk Shot wasn't going to do anything for basically the rest of this game, so I just sacrificed Greninja. Jolteon has to go for Shadow Ball because of the moveset it has. And we bring in Diggersby, and it's looking really bad. But Tyranitar is basically dead. Gastrodon is basically dead. And we know his Rattata is level 1, and I have Stealth Rocks up. So that ruins his plan with Rattata. So his Rattata can't do its thing with Focus Sash gimmick because of the Stealth Rocks, and he has no way to get rid of the Stealth Rocks anymore. So Diggersby can actually clean up really well here. And I just use Earthquake to clean up because it's 100% accuracy, and it will hit the rest of his team. He used Endure, but it doesn't matter because he can't use Endeavor. And Tyranitar would die to Toxic even if it even if it did move first, and I missed with some crazy thing. If he lowered my accuracy, he would still die to Toxic, so he needed to be faster and one-shot Diggersby with Tyranitar. So that was a pretty close game. I definitely messed up when I tried to guess Clefable switching in with Medicham. I should have just clicked my high jump kick, because it still would have done decent damage to Clefable, and it would have hit the rest of his team pretty well too. So I definitely made a mistake there. But Diggersby ended up winning me that game hard. Diggersby and Shuckle. So that's what the Draft League is. We're only allowed to use these Pokemon for the entire season. And this is what the schedule looks like. And then we'll have a tournament at the end. and seeds will be determined by how well people do throughout the season. So I'll be keeping this posted on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all enjoy this draft league and keep up to date with it. I'd love it if you guys would leave a like and a comment below. Go ahead and comment which team you think is going to win out of these teams here. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.